Hello, travel lovers. Ready to learn some truly strange but super useful airplane tips? We're counting down 12 weird airplane hacks that most people never hear about. Before we take off, smash that subscribe button and give this video a like. Now, let's dive into the countdown. 12. Ditch the tennis ball. Pack a massage ball. You might have heard the tip to bring a tennis ball on flights to roll under your feet or back. Well, time to upgrade that hack. Swap the squishy tennis ball for a firm massage roller ball. Why? A lot of people suggest tennis balls for in-flight pressure relief, but they're actually too soft. A firmer massage ball is much more effective at easing those knots and stiff muscles during a long flight. Picture yourself casually massaging your lower back or neck at 30,000 feet. Goodbye, aches and cramps. Plus, even if you don't use it on the plane, you can roll out tight spots in your hotel room after landing. Feeling more relaxed already? But what if you still can't fall asleep on a plane? Don't worry. Our next tip involves a weird audio trick that might knock you out, in a good way. 11 ASMR for in-flight Z's.
This one is unusual, but it works for many travelers. Ever heard of ASMR? It's basically that tingly, ultra-relaxing sensation some people get from soft sounds like whispering or tapping. Believe it or not, many travelers swear by listening to ASMR to fall asleep on planes. Grab your noise-canceling headphones and cue up gentle whispers, soft rain, or any ASMR triggers that give you the tingles. This weird audio trick can relax you and lull you to sleep, even if there's a crying baby or loud engine nearby. In fact, one travel blogger admits ASMR is her secret sleep weapon on flights. Sure, it might feel a little funny to have strangers whispering in your ears, but if it helps you forget you're in a cramped economy seat, why not?
Not into whispery noises. Maybe you'd prefer a natural snooze aid you can sip or swallow. Coming up next, a travel-friendly herbal remedy for better sleep on board. 10. Sip valerian tea, nature's knockout. If white noise and whispered ramblings don't do the trick, try harnessing the power of herbal magic. Valerian root, yes, it's an old-school herb, is known for its calming, sedative effects. Seasoned flyers pack valerian root tea bags or capsules in their carry-on. When you're on a long-haul flight, brew a cup of valerian tea, just ask the attendant for hot water, or take a capsule, and let this natural relaxant help you drift off. Travelers have used valerian for centuries to ease anxiety and insomnia, so it might take the edge off that nervous energy at 35,000 feet. Just a friendly reminder, always check with your doctor before taking new supplements, especially mid-flight. One traveler shares, "I pack a few valerian tea bags or capsules to help me fall asleep. It's a traditional herb known for its calming effects. Who knew your carry-on might need an herbal tea section? Feeling zen and well-rested? Great. Now let's get strategic. How about a sneaky seat selection hack that could score you extra space on your next flight? 9. The empty middle seat trick. This tip is a cheeky travel hack that airlines won't advertise. Flying with a travel buddy? Try this sneaky move. Book a window and an aisle seat, leaving the middle empty. The hope is nobody will choose that dreaded middle, since most people avoid it. So you might score a whole row. It's a known trick among savvy flyers. Most folks will choose any window or aisle over a middle, so leaving that seat empty boosts your odds of extra space. If someone does get assigned that middle, just offer to swap so they get the aisle or window. Nearly everyone will gladly trade a middle for a better seat, and you still end up together. Either you score extra space or at least sit next to your companion. A win-win. Just be polite about it. Manage to get a row to yourselves? Fantastic. But what if you're stuck in an aisle seat with that solid armrest boxing you in? Up next is a little-known button on your seat that will literally give you more wiggle room. 8. Unlock the secret armrest button.
Ever notice how the aisle armrest seems fixed in place, making it hard to slide out of your seat? Surprise! Most aisle seats have a hidden release button under the armrest. That's right, you can lift that armrest up. Look for a tiny lever or button on the underside of the aisle side armrest near the hinge. Pushing it will unlock the armrest, allowing you to raise it and make getting in and out so much easier. This is a lifesaver if you have long legs or a bulky bag. No more acrobatic maneuvers to squeeze into the aisle. Just casually feel for that little latch and voila. Freedom. Frequent flyers swear by this trick, yet so few people know about it. Sometimes even flight attendants aren't aware. Next time you fly, discreetly find that hidden lever. You'll feel like James Bond unlocking a secret gadget as you pop your armrest up. Ah, sweet elbow room. Now that you know how to physically get more comfortable, let's keep you healthy up there. Airplanes are notorious for germs, but our next weird tip uses a simple trick, right above your head, to help keep the sniffles away.
7. Aim your air vent to create an air shield. Normally, people either love or hate those little adjustable air vents overhead. Here's a pro tip: don't shut it off. Use it smartly. Set the vent to low or medium and angle it so the air flows just in front of your face. This creates a sort of air curtain that can help push away other people's germs. According to health experts, that overhead air can sweep away airborne microbes before they reach you. So while the person next to you is sneezing, your personal invisible force field of air is keeping the bad stuff at bay. Bonus: the breeze keeps you cool and offsets that stuffy cabin feeling. One caveat: don't blast it on high. Aim for a gentle airflow. Next time you board, position that vent and enjoy your germ-fighting bubble of air. Enjoying this video? Give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel tips. 6. Sweeten up the flight attendants. Want to get on a flight attendant's good side? Bring a small gift for the crew. It can be as simple as a bag of chocolates or a pack of candies from the airport. Flight attendants deal with a lot of stress. Think crying babies, demanding passengers, turbulence, you name it. And a little kindness goes a long way. Not many travelers do this, so you'll instantly stand out as the nice passenger. And while you should never offer a gift as a blatant bribe, you'd be surprised at the perks of showing appreciation. One flight attendant said when someone gives any token of thanks, "I do my best to make them feel at ease on board. I can offer adult beverages and snacks galore. At the very least, you'll get big smiles and friendly service. Just hand your treat to a crew member during boarding or after meal service with a friendly note. Thanks for taking care of us. Trust me, a little sweetness can make your flight experience much smoother and tastier if they sneak you an extra dessert." Now that you've buttered up the crew, or more accurately, chocolated up the crew, let's tackle another mid-flight challenge: keeping yourself entertained. Ever struggled to watch a movie on your phone with nowhere to prop it up? Our next tip MacGyvers an ordinary air sickness bag into a first-class phone holder. 5. MacGyver your phone with a barf bag. Yes, you read that right. The air sickness bag in your seat pocket can be a phone stand, a genius hack for hands-free movie watching. Here's how it works. Take the "empty and unused, please" barf bag, stick your phone inside it, then hook the top of the bag into the closed tray table latch in front of you. In a viral travel video, a TikToker did exactly this. She slid her phone, without its case, halfway into the airsick bag, then closed the tray table with the bag tab sticking out, effectively hanging the phone at eye level on the seat back. Presto, your very own in-flight TV. No more neck strain from looking down at your lap, and no need to shell out for a fancy gadget. Some travelers use a Ziploc bag in a similar way, but the disposable vomit bag is free and already there. Just make sure it's a clean, unused bag. Obviously, this DIY phone holder is oddly satisfying to set up and will impress or perplex your seat neighbors. Pretty cool, right? Now your phone is secured and you're binge watching at 36,000 feet. But what about getting to your destination on time? The next tip is a timing trick that can save you from delays, and it's something airlines won't openly tell you. 4. Fly at the crack of dawn to avoid delays. It turns out the early bird really does catch the worm when it comes to air travel. If you can manage an early morning flight, do it. Early flights, think 6 a.m., 7 a.m. departures, are statistically far less likely to be delayed or canceled. Why? In the morning, everything's fresh. Your plane is often already at the gate from the night before, and the domino effect of daily delays hasn't started yet. According to an analysis of US flights, the first flights of the day were about 30% more likely to depart on time compared to later flights. Fewer crowds, fewer air traffic jams, and generally calmer weather at dawn mean a smoother trip. Roughly speaking, you've got a much better chance of avoiding a long delay or cancellation if you fly in the morning. Yes, that 4 a.m. alarm will hurt, but sipping coffee at sunrise in an airport is better than being stuck at the gate at 7 p.m. due to late incoming aircraft. So next time you book, consider being the early bird. Your future self, relaxing on schedule at your destination, will thank you.
Alright, You've booked the early flight to sidestep delays. Now let's talk about a weird in-flight ritual to keep you feeling fresh. Ever thought of doing a mini spa treatment at 30,000 feet? Our next tip will have you hydrated and glowing by landing.
3. In-flight spa time. Moisturize like crazy. Airplane cabins aren't just pressurized. They're dry as a desert. Literally, humidity on planes can drop to around 10 to 20%, which is even lower than the Sahara Desert's humidity, approximately 25%. No wonder your skin, nose, and throat feel like sandpaper after a long flight. So, time for some self-care. Stay moisturized and hydrated throughout the flight. Pack a travel-size moisturizer or face mist, lip balm, and even a saline nasal spray. Don't be shy about doing a little skincare routine in your seat. Many seasoned travelers even wear a hydrating sheet mask during long flights. You might look a bit spooky. Consider warning your seatmate, but your skin will thank you. Also, drink water regularly. Bring an empty bottle and fill it up after security so you're not at the mercy of those tiny beverage cups. Remember, the only thing keeping you hydrated up there is what you drink, since the cabin air won't. By the time you land, you'll be less jet-lagged, less dried out, and looking fresher than everyone else stumbling off the plane with bloodshot eyes. In-flight spa for the win! Now that you're practically glowing in economy class, let's address something not so glamorous: airplane food and drinks. Specifically, there's one drink you might want to think twice about on a plane. It's a little secret flight attendants know, and it might change your in-flight beverage habits. 2. Skip the coffee. It's not as innocent as it looks. Love a hot cup of coffee or tea on a flight? You might reconsider after hearing this. Flight attendants often avoid the coffee or tea made on planes because it's made with the airplane's onboard water tank. And that water tank, it doesn't get cleaned as often as you'd hope. As one former flight attendant put it, those water tanks are never cleaned and they are disgusting. In fact, crew rarely drink the coffee or tea themselves for this reason. Airlines insist it's technically safe. The water is heated really hot, but the thought of coffee coming from a dirty tank near the lavatory can still turn your stomach. The weird tip here: stick to bottled or canned beverages on flights. Ask for bottled water, juice, or a canned soda instead of the coffee from the pot. If you must have your caffeine, consider grabbing a latte in the terminal or bringing instant coffee packets and asking for hot water. Yes, it's from the plane's tank, but at least you know what you're drinking. This is one of those hush-hush tips. No airline will announce, "Welcome aboard, our coffee might be gross," but many in-the-know travelers quietly opt out of the Java at 30,000 feet. Your stomach and immune system might thank you. So maybe hold off on that in-flight espresso. Now, for our final and arguably strangest tip. It's something morbid that we hope you'll never need, but it's good to know. What's the safest place to sit on a plane? The answer might surprise you, and it's a tip no one else will volunteer. 1. Choose the safest seat on the plane. Okay, this one's a bit dark, but hear us out. Statistically, not all seats are equal in a worst-case scenario. A study of past crashes revealed that the middle seats in the back of the plane had the highest survival rates. In one analysis, the middle rear seats had about a 28% fatality rate in crashes, compared to 44% for the middle section of the plane and 39% for the front. In plain English, your odds are a bit better in the back. Middle seats also fared better than aisles or windows, since having people on both sides of you acts as a buffer. Now, flying is incredibly safe overall. The odds of crashing are extremely low, on the order of 1 in 13 million. We're not saying to book 39F for peace of mind, especially if it makes you anxious. But it's a weird tip worth knowing. If you're a nervous flyer or just extra cautious, aim for a seat toward the rear. Bonus perk: the back of the plane is near the bathrooms and often boards first, though you'll get off last. Obviously, no one plans to test this tip, but in terms of insider trivia. Now, those are our 12 weird airplane tips that you usually won't hear about at the check-in counter. From massage balls and ASMR to secret buttons and barf bag hacks, we've covered a lot of quirky ways to make your next flight more comfortable and maybe even enjoyable. Which tip surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you have your own weird travel tip, share that too. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more travel tricks. Thanks for watching and happy travels!